Hello there. As some of you know, I've had the Pyxis now for approximately 83 minutes. And as a YouTube filmmaker, it is my duty and obligation to superfluously ask, is the Blackmagic Pyxis still worth owning in 2025? Now, something you may or may not know about the Pyxis is that, although it is technically a new camera, it's actually using old sensor technology that's been in existence since 2019. So that means not only does it share the same sensor as all of these cameras, but it's also going to have very similar performance as far as dynamic range, rolling shutter, and frame rate options. A lot of which you can honestly find for a lot cheaper than the Pyxis. In other words, while this camera does perform well, this is not the type of camera that's going to impress those who look at cameras purely from a price to performance ratio. If you've ever had a previous courtship with Blackmagic, then you already know that it's not just the camera specs you're buying, but you're also getting one of the easiest to use cameras out there, with their fantastic color science and their incredibly efficient B-RAW codec. Shh. The most common complaint about those pocket cameras would always revolve around the form factor. However, with the release of the Pyxis, I think those complaints are going to quiet down considerably. So it's my opinion of its new body? Well, in a word, it's incredible. A ton of people out there will mock the idea of how a camera looks as being a selling point, regarding it as merely a tool, and to view it as anything else would be completely superficial. However, the idea that artists, visual artists in particular, should not take aesthetics into account and be strictly utilitarian seems to me to be hypocritical, to say the least. Our clothes, cars, and houses are tools as well, but we choose those based on form as well as function. And there's no reason not to hold our cameras to that same standard. If the body styling is something that makes you want to use it, then it is absolutely worth it. As an artist, it's natural to be inspired by beauty. I know I am.
Okay, come on, keep pushing.
The Pyxis not only looks great, but its build quality is a clear step up from most mirrorless cameras.
Congratulations.
It's like they took an Ursa Mini and combined it with a pocket camera and gave birth to something not only new, but uniquely beautiful.
I cannot recommend this camera.
Now, I'm not just gonna sit here and pretend like the Pyxis is perfect. I know that it doesn't have that standout feature like the FX3 does with its low light capabilities, or that the Red Komodo has with its global shutter. And with the Pyxis's robust build quality, definitely comes with it extra weight. And I'm telling you, if you're used to carrying mirrorless cameras around all day, lugging this around is going to be extremely difficult on your back. However, under controlled lighting situations, this camera absolutely shines. And sure, while getting a Pyxis for content creation is complete overkill, if you purchase this camera and plan to use it for any type of commercial or narrative work, I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Gerald!
It's a great camera.
Gerald! There are such few things in our lives that truly inspire us, that you know will be there for you. Dutiful, strong, dependable. Something to grow with, not just as an artist, but as a person. For you, that could be the Pyxis, or maybe something else. But what I do know is that when you find it, you do everything in your power to hold on to it and never let it go.
Bawi.
And frame rate options. Oh my
Your
god.
lashes are so full now.
I know. Jeez. Alright. Leave me. I'm giving birth.
More, you got it.